Hello Scorpio, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy and I am so happy that you are here with me today. This is your weekly reading for March 3rd to the 9th. If you're new to the channel, I want to welcome you. Thank you for taking the time to spend with me here today. Those that of course are returning, I also want to say thank you. Thank you for all of your love and support. It is truly appreciated. Now, Scorpio, we are going to be getting into your incoming energies. We're going to find out what that incoming energy is for you. We're also going to get some current energies. We're going to talk about your tarot cards to get a little bit more in depth. We'll also do some angel messages, career money oracle message, and we're going to complete your reading with an angel number. So if you do find that you are connecting with the cards this week, please let me know in the comments. I appreciate it, and it of course helps me to connect with your energy as well. So I really enjoy that. This March, it's a month of push and pull, so reflection, but also forward movement. We might be pausing a little bit, but we're also transforming. So again, there's a lot of kind of push and pull energy happening towards the beginning of the month. All right, Scorpio, let's get your incoming messages, your incoming energies from your angels, what they'd like to share with you as we move through the very first full week of March. Got a powerful card right there. Maybe that says it all. Number 53, the Magician in the Mirror. Very powerful is the Magician. The Magician is a visionary, is a creator. Really it's the universe giving you all the tools you need to bring your here and now, bringing your vision into the here and now. It's bringing those visions, those heavenly visions, and bringing them to earth and having the ability to do so for your highest good. Really focusing your attentions on the things and improvements you want to make in your life and them becoming a reality for you. And I think that this is a very magical time for you, Scorpio, with that push and pull energy. I think that you have already been taking time to reflect and reassess the changes and transformations that you want to make in your life. And the Magician in the Mirror is just showing you that now is the time where I think you're going to start to see these things unfold for you. You've got the infinity sign over top of your head here, showing that there is an increased amount of potential to reach those dreams, to reach those manifestations, and bring them again into your daily life. So Scorpio, to have that as your it's really the energy that is overflowing and overshowing itself for you this week is a pretty incredible time. We can't just tread lightly with that Magician in the Mirror because, again, being a visionary, there's a lot of wonderful things in store for you. We're going to talk about your current energies. We've got number 15, appreciation. The appreciation for the things that you have in your life. You don't take anything for granted. You're very, very respectful. You're very understanding. You're very intuitive. You're very passionate, and the appreciation goes a long way, and you show that in the things that you do on a daily basis, the things you do for other people. But it's also important for you to also take time for yourself. Sometimes we tend to put, other people's needs ahead of our own, and it's very important for you to take some time for yourself. It looks as if there's a lot of caring connections surrounding you. So number 14, the caring connections can be love partnerships, but it just doesn't stop at love. It stops with any caring connections that are around you. It can be the love that you have for your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your friends, extended family, pets. Honestly, it can be even pets. Any caring connections that are circulating around you. I think you're showing a great deal of appreciation, and you could be showing that through certain things that you're doing as well. You could be having some celebrations. You could be showing that appreciation through just daily little things. And if it's not you showing the appreciation, some people around you could also be showing that to you as well. So you're getting that reciprocal energy. And number 19, the rest and rejuvenate is really, again, it is this time to rest. It is time to rejuvenate your inner resources, to your strength, your inner willpower. And, by resting and really rejuvenating your energy, it's helping you prepare for all of, the next steps in life that are going to come their way. This is a magical time for you. So the rest and rejuvenation is also a really good time for you to be in touch with the times to manifest, the times to set those intentions. We don't have to just do them around new moon and full moon cycles. Of course, yes, it's very powerful around that time, but having that magic within you for the entire week, the entire month, the entire year. I mean, this magician energy comes even more intuitively to you because you're getting that rest, because you're able to really focus in and see the signs that are right in front of you, because there are signs that are really helping to initiate this movement for you. All right, Scorpio. Let's get your 9 cards. So I'm going to do all 9 cards. We'll talk about the center card because it connects everything together. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it row by row and clarify each card row by row. That way it's a little easier to follow, because otherwise it can be a little overwhelming. All right, so Spirit Angels Guides for the beautiful sign Scorpio. Let's get the first row. We're going to get all 9 cards, and then I'm going to clarify them row by row, card by card. Wow, those all 3, look at how those came out. They just all kind of came out like that. And then the last cards. And there we go. Let's see what's happening. This, oh my goodness, you and the Tower card. What else is new, right, Scorpio? Like, we see it all the time. But I'm happy to see look at that Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Things are, and you got the Magician again. Wow, powerful week for you. All right, you got 3 3s in your reading. 3 3 3 right here, like this, with the center card being the Tower. Means that you are going through a cycle change. There are things that are drastically changing in your life, and it's helping you to heal. It's helping you to heal old wounds. It's helping you to focus on the caring connections that are in your life and let go of the things that were not supportive. There's a lot of beautiful supportive energy in this reading, even though amongst all the changes that are taking place, these changes are what are helping you to grow. There's a lot of growth here. And it's also helping you focus on the things that are most important to you, the good that you want to bring into your life. And that's okay. You know, we want to focus on that. With that rest and rejuvenation, it's very important for you to maybe put some of that attention and focus on yourself. All right, we're going to start with this beautiful, the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. Of course, 10s are completed cycles. So we end with a 10, we begin with a 1. We've got the beautiful butterflies behind her in this green. She's wearing green because this is her heart chakra. Things that are important to you that hit you closest to home, hit closest to your heart, are going through a transformation. They're going through a major change. And you know, this change might be bringing up a little bit of conflict, but it's actually going to help clear the air with a lot of things too. There could be a lot of things that are up in the air right now, and you're really trying to just put everything into perspective. The Wheel of Fortune is going to help do that, because the wheel is now turning in your favor. When I look at the wheel, all right, we see all the tools. We see the wands, we see the swords, we see the pentacles, we see the cups. We see all of the signs are there. And the Magician is the same thing. And I think that this is really showing that with the 10, everything is kind of up in the air, and it's getting ready to kind of, that cycle of change is happening. And with the Ace here in the Magician, everything is grounded. It's on the table. Now it's not all up in the air anymore. Now it's grounded. It's on the table. Now it's ready for you to set those intentions and set those things in place. So I think they're a great reflection of what's happening for you right now as well. We've got the 3 of Wands as your next card. Again, I think you're ready to venture into new territory. There's a lot of growth and expansion with this beautiful number 3. Your creativity is growing. It is about working in groups. It is about teamwork. It is about not having to do everything alone. The 3, though, of Wands is really showing that maybe ideas that you've been thinking about, opportunities that you feel may have been presenting themselves, but you didn't act on them. Well, you're going to start to see that you're going to progress forward. And even though the results of your actions might feel like they're far in the distance, you're progressing forward, and you will start to see those ships coming in. The sun is starting to come up here for you. And I think it has a lot to do with change, and has a lot to do with you healing. And it has a lot to do with cycles changing in your life. Feeling like fortune, you know, good fortune is starting to arise for you. The 6 of Cups can be past, can have to do with the past, but it also has to do with really discovering your inner child and the things that bring love and happiness to your life as well. The 6 of Cups can be, again, we talked about caring connections, and that 6 of Cups can be those caring connections, whether they're rekindled. Could be somebody could be coming back into your life, or it could just be your feelings towards love in general. The 6 of Cups can be your love for children, your love for yourself, the love for your creativity. It could be the love of your family. and even the love of pets. I'm feeling like there's a lot of pets here. Some of you could be actually maybe considering getting a pet, or your pet shows a lot of love and support for you. But the Six of Cups here, needless to say, is really, we'll find out more when we clarify it, but we're going to find out if that is maybe something of the past that's returning for you, and it's time for you to reassess things. But cycles in your life are definitely changing, and they're changing for, it looks like changing for the better. So lots of change. Again, you've had that Tower card for the past 3 weeks. That Tower card has been showing up twice for you. So let's see that wheel. Spirit, angels, guides for the beautiful sign Scorpio. Four of Swords. See, that wheel is turning and it's bringing you rest. It's bringing you that rest and rejuvenation, something that you so need. This is going to be a time, maybe this week is going to be that time to do a little bit more, focus on things more internally. The Four of Swords shows a restful period, and you know, the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords. This is a time of healing. Focusing on your inner betterment. Focusing on your health, your regime, your diet, your exercise, getting proper sleep. If your sleep patterns have been disrupted because there's been so much going on, so much change, so much, so much adjustments, the Four of Swords shows that this is a time where you can regain your strength. Because we know what? We go through all of these changes, we go through all of the upheavals, we go through all of the obstacles and challenges, and then our body takes its rest so that it prepares us for the next bout of beautiful new beginnings, new journeys, new directions. And I think that's exactly what's happening. The cycles are changing, your things are transforming for you. Time for you to take a little rest. You're going to need it because I think things are going to start to manifest for you nicely. The Three of Wands, ready for an expansion. I think you are ready to really show your creativity and show that you're ready to really produce growth with it. No matter how long it takes or how far in the distance you feel the outcome may be. And you got the Magician again. Wow, you got the Magician 3 times in your reading. Unbelievable. Okay, you are the creator, you are the visionary, and do not let anything hold you back from staying in your true potential. Infinite possibilities are available to you right now, and I think that you really are there's a lot of growth happening around you, and growth in a very prosperous way. The water is flowing beautifully here. It means that not only are your emotions flowing nicely, but the flow of everything to align for you is also flowing nicely. And it all comes down to you staying true to your vision. Do not back down on that vision. This vision is going to take you places. Whoa. That wanted to come out too. You know what? I'm going to leave it because the world is what flew out there. It just wanted to fly out. Let's first of all get the Six of Cups. We're going to do that first. Then we'll talk about the world. And the Six of Cups, you also got number 6, the Lovers. So there's some choices that you may need to make. It could have something to do with maybe has to do with children. It could have to do with your own self-love, your own self-care. It could have to be choices of something from your past coming back in, and you may be presented with a choice that you may need to make. And you have to look at what brings you true happiness. So again, you are the creator here. In fact, you are the creator and the visionary this week, and it's really going to be very impactful for you. Now, we do have a lunar eclipse moon, I believe March 13th or 14th, and it'll depend. That lunar eclipse will depend on where you're located in the world. Some might hit on the 13th, some might hit on the 14th. But that could be in preparation. Like, this is why we're seeing a lot of this magic in the mirror. We're seeing a lot of this Magician card because that energy is building up as we move closer to that lunar cycle. The Three of Cups. Let's start. Now, with this row, we've got that Three of Cups. I'm going to talk about the world at the end. The angels are saying, you know what? This is closing out of a chapter. We're going to talk about it right at the end of this. So the Three of Cups, there is a celebration. I talked about that in the beginning, saying that it looks like you will be celebrating something. There's a great sense of appreciation that is around you, and I think it has a lot to do with the fact that you've got a gift here. You've got a gift with this Magician in the mirror, and it's time for you to celebrate things. And I think there's a lot of people around you. 333. Remember, we want to keep 333, and I want you to keep aces. Aces and threes, very, very important numbers as we continue to go through this reading. I'm seeing sixes as well, but threes are the number one indication for you this week. And the Three of Cups, again, like I said, there is something to celebrate, and I think it has a lot to do with the changes, the sudden changes, number 16, that are evolving around you. And what's changing is the fact that I think that you are starting to see your own power and strength. And this is something to be celebrated. This is something to be appreciated. And it's something that you are really going to dedicate yourself to. And it again is helping with all of those changes. Let's start with that Three of Cups. Let's find out. We're celebrating something here. Time for you to feel the celebration. You got the Two of Cups. So the celebration could be with your own spirituality, because the Two of Cups doesn't necessarily always have to be love. The Two of Cups definitely can be your own link to your own intuition, your own spiritual guidance, your own source of spirit, your faith. The Two of Cups could also be, again, a relationship of some sort. So if there is a Two of Cups, there is the unity or duality, a love relationship totally could be any type of relationship that's based around love. So it doesn't always have to be an intimate love, but there is a celebration here. So you are celebrating something of some sort of partnership there. Your partnership with your own spiritual guides or people around you are celebrating something. This is a very beautiful time for you. For some of you, it really could be new love that you're experiencing as well. The Tower, we're seeing you're going through some major changes. And you got the Knight of Cups. It looks like the change is that there is an offering of love of some sort. For some of you, really, I think that your heart has been broken in the past. Maybe it's making you a little bit more resistant to accepting love. And I don't know why that came up. For some of you, it could be, because when we have been hurt in the past, it makes it harder for us to move forward. But there is something in the cards here that is saying that there is something to be celebrated here. There is a love around you to be appreciated. And this Knight of Cups is just that reiteration that there is a proposal of some sort that's coming your way. And if it's not a love proposal, it's changing your world in a drastic way, because the Tower card is that, kind of an extreme change in your life. Again, it's we can see that the devil is kind of flying out of the Tower card. It means that it can be also that period of letting go of the things that are destructive in your life. Letting go of the things that have held you back from love, held you back from taking chances or pursuing your dreams, right? Pursuing your manifestation. Something has been holding you back. This is breaking free from that, and it comes with a proposal. And I'm wondering if that proposal is somebody that is just a supportive, caring connection around you. Whether it is love, and for some of you it very well could be, or whether it is just somebody in your inner circle who is just showing you so much love and support. This is a time to be celebrating. You're celebrating freedom. You're celebrating unconditional love. Let's get the Magician. Let's find out. We got the Magician here at the end. We're going to find out what goes with that Magician. King of Pentacles. So kings again are leaders, and Pentacles being very earthly, grounded energy. If it is somebody in your life that's supporting you in some way, it could be an earth sign, so it could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Could be you as well, Scorpio. There's times in our lives where we transform into certain types of characteristics for certain signs, because it's what gives us the strength to get through whatever we are meant to do at that time. The King of Pentacles shows extreme leadership, and it really shows that with the Magician coming up, these are both very powerful energies. The King of Pentacles is grounded and very methodical with their planning, and they do plan for success. There is things that you are really, I think, are ready to achieve in your life, and I think that you are a visionary. I think you are a creator. It's something that you are looking at changing so that you can provide a more solid foundation in your life. So whether that's financially, whether that is just foundations in life don't always have to be financial gains. They can be anything that grounds our energy in a positive way that really gives us strength. And I truly believe that you are manifesting some goodwill your way with long-term goals, whether those are financial goals or whether those are relationship goals. No matter what, it's just showing an extreme transformation in a positive way for you. Now, the last here, we've got the King of Wands, another leadership, masculine energy showing in your reading this week. I think it shows that you have a lot of control over your situation, hence why you got that Magician 3 times. King of Wands is a very passionate king, and he is also, he is really feeling energized and optimistic, and sets his goals as well, but he's very ambitious and he's kind of ready to go. Wants to take the lead, wants to take the action. The Three of Swords is healing, a healing energy. You know, those three swords that are piercing your heart, whether it's something that happened in the past or something that you're going through at this current time. You know, the sun is starting to shine again, meaning that those swords, you're starting to slowly but surely pull those swords up. I do see this as a healing card. I see that you are ready, and you've already been going through the changes that were connected to this Three of Swords. That's why you've had the Tower in your card reading for the past 3 weeks. But this is really you figuring out where that healing journey begins, and I think you're ready to take it to the next level. The Five of Swords is a mental conflict. It means your mind is mentally conflicting with something, and it could be because you do have to do some healing processes, but you also could be conflicting about which ways to take the action necessary to really move forward. Let's start with that King of Wands, then we're going to talk about that World card that came up. King of Wands, Spirit Angels, Guides, and you got Temperance. Look at the pieces of the puzzle, putting them all together, you know, wherever there's been missing pieces, the Temperance is balancing everything out. It's finding that balance between peace and harmony and happiness. It's trying to release whatever those conflicts are, whether they're emotional conflicts or whether they're mental conflicts. And I think it's more of a mental one. It's a conflict of your mind. And it's the mind telling you something different than the heart. And that can cause conflict. But the Temperance is showing that putting all of this together and creating peace, balance, and harmony in your life. I think that you're ready to proceed forward with that. I think that you are making plans to start to bring that into your everyday. The Three of Swords, let's find out what's happening with this Three of Swords. You got the Two of Swords. So feeling a little bit indecisive about how to heal these swords. I think you need to trust in your intuition because you're blindfolded. And when we see blindfolded in any of the cards, it can mean that we don't have enough clarity. Absolutely. We don't have the information to make a decision. But it can also be that the universe is saying sometimes you just have to trust your gut. Sometimes you have to trust your heart. And that is what's going to help lead you to some healing. All right, Scorpio, you know, I always feel like you get healing cards, and I think healing is a part of all of our journeys. So even though it can be repetitive sometimes, there's reasons why they come out in the cards. I hope that it makes sense for some of you. Now, the Two of Swords, really, I think it's a time for you to really trust in your intuition because it will help give you the tools that you need to heal. Let's find out what you're struggling with. The Five of Swords. If our mind keeps telling us one thing and our heart tells us something else, we become indecisive. The Seven of Wands. All right, so this mental conflict you're having, the Seven of Wands shows that you can put this past you because you just have to set boundaries. You need to set things straight, and you need to stick up for yourself. If you've been allowing situations to get the better of you, it's time for you to put yourself first. It's time for you to put your first foot forward and stand strong. The Seven of Wands shows an incredible amount of strength that you have, and this is why you've got the Magician 3 times in your reading. Don't let your mind play tricks on you. Don't allow that conflict to even enter your mind. You can let that go. Stand your ground with your own mental thoughts, and you will see that you will be able to transform your energy in a very positive way. The World came out for a reason. Number 21, it's the end of the Fool's journey. The World shows that cycles in your life are starting to come to a close. Those Tower moments are starting to close out. The Wheel of Fortune is showing that cycles are changing and new beginnings are just coming in. They're coming in and they're putting the pieces of the puzzle together for you to create peace, harmony, and balance. Trust in your intuition to help guide you to make the decisions that are necessary to heal whatever it is that has happened, maybe in the past, whether it's currently happening or whether it's something that you're anticipating. Don't let your mind get the better of you because you have more strength than you know. And the World is showing you. The reason that came up here is because it's letting you know that this chapter of your life is a cycle that is closing out. All right, let's get your career, money, finance card. For some of you that are still working, whether you're working or whether you're not, our finances, of course, reflect a lot of things in our life. Let's find out what these messages are from your oracles. They wanted those ones. They actually put a lot out here. There's 3 cards for you. The first one, oh my goodness, it's manifesting. There's a reason for that too. The manifesting, of course, is your Magician in the mirror. It is the Magician card. So you have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and taking inspired action to make it happen. Beautiful, beautiful card from your angels. Spiritual work, so very important for you to trust in your own inner guidance. The mysteries of the world, all the answers to those mysteries are within you. It's a spiritual work. Do some inner work. Doing some inner work can help you get clear before you move on. You will get insights into what works will best serve your needs. All right, so you will get those insights doing that spiritual work, diving into that. And then outside forces, of course, these are all the forces that, your angels, it is your ancestors, those that have passed on. It says unknown figures are driving the situation and you may not be able to control the outcome. So outside forces sometimes aren't just, outside forces can be people on the outside. It says this cycle will shift soon and you're going to be okay. That is the number 16, the Tower, the outside forces. It also could be the Wheel of Fortune because cycles are changing. And even though you can't sometimes control the outcome, this shift is going to really put you in the right position. Everything is working out for you. All right, so we've got I really, really want you to keep number 3. And I know that you've got a lot of numbers that have come up multiple times, but there is no doubt that number 1 and number 3 are really the highest indicating cards for you. Let's do your angel messages here. These are specific messages from your angels. Let's find out what they would like to share with you as we move through this week. You got 2. And you've got 3 of Ariel. There's another 3. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. You're working with others in a cooperative manner because 3s are all about not only creativity and growth, but it is all about teamwork. It is working in groups. Lovely energy there. And then you got the 7 of Ariel. It says you've invested wisely. Now have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. You're ready to take on that next endeavor. And everything that you are doing, just know that you are investing wisely. This has been something that's been very lucrative for you. So this is great. Your harvest is going to grow. And that world shows you that whatever outside forces that have been driving a situation that you've had no control of, the world is showing you that those are starting to close out. All right, we're going to close out your reading, and then I'm going to do a few charms. I'm just going to do a few charms to find out. Just a little extra bonus. And you know what? The first one, look at that. This really has a lot to do with that magician as well. It is number 0. It shows that you are limitless. And you can say that over and over again. I am limitless. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. Godly and earthly things come from the ability to be the creator and the visionary. That is that magician right there. The magician is limitless, fearless, lovely energy. So 0. Now let's just close out the reading. I'm just going to grab a few charms for you and let's see what those are. And you got dream. And again, dreams all take place when you manifest, right? Your dreams are coming true. Don't underestimate your dreams. You got the skull, and I believe this is like the death. This is the transformation. This is you showing up in your own reading. I think it is like the death card, and the death card is a representation of you, Scorpio. So it's showing that there are changes and transformations taking place. They're closing out the cycles to bring in new energy. And then it says follow your heart. So following your heart, very important. We've talked about that. It is important to always follow your heart. Your heart is what helps and guides you with your intuition as well. And it helps align everything as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, Scorpio. I hope that this resonates. And if it does, I know it can't all the time. Please let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and it really does help my channel grow. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Until next time, sending love, light, and positive vibes.